John from Surf FX, and we're having a look at the new 2019 Starboard Hypernut. Now they've done a few changes this year to the boards, which is nice because they've made them a touch shorter, but while maintaining the volume, and it's letting you get down to that one size down board while still having the same paddle ability and easy catching waves that Hypernuts are known for. So that's a couple little tweaks they did this year. First off, they did a bit thinner rail. So that's always a nice improvement on the grip you get in the water. There's still a quad board, so there's plenty of grip there, but having it in a little bit steeper wave, having a sharper rail just lets a little bit more bite into the wave. They flattened out the rocker kind of through the middle of the board. It's a shorter length board, so you can still keep it real loose. But doing that, they also increased a little bit in the very tip, just so a little bit more, forgiveness in the takeoff if you're doing a bit of a late takeoff or coming through a steep section. The main part through the tail is that sharp rail through the tail now, so noticeably finer through the tail and a slightly deeper V as well. So you do get a bit more rock from rail to rail when changing directions. Through the deck area, they did flatten off the standing area, particularly like around the handle, where your foot placement is, so you can get a little bit farther out for stability. But it also keeps it nice and flat through the inside with a nice ridge in the tail pad when you just want to put some pressure on and just throw it around a bit. So again, bottom wise, you have a look. Noticeably, you can see that bit flatter section through here, and then it does drop away pretty quick with a steeper nose rocker. Through the tail, that little channel that they've always had, they've gone a bit steeper there too. Again, it's grip, grip, grip. This board is always a nice, board. It's it's quad and it's a fairly straight outline, so they do hold in quite well, and this just helps a bit more. Construction-wise, of course, they have the full carbon. This board is probably my favorite looking of the range, and it's their new Starlight. So it's also their cheapest construction that they do in Hypernut. It's got a nicer rail. It's got a paint-free rail, so it's a pigmented Alutex rail, so you're not having paint chipping off, while still having a nice heavy deck grip with good color choice and color tones in it. It's not a cheaply done board like some of the boards that are coming through now to try to cut cost.
Regardez cette belle planche. No, I'm confused now. Or with this nice shape here. Perfect for waves. And look at this bump. Awesome.
Say it in French.
And I'm French.
I'm French.